Hello and thanks for watching me. Do you know how many young people who have finished their university are concerned about the military service? Well, I want to tell you something. There are a lot of young people who are concerned about the military service in my country. This is Mohammad Mirzaei. I'm from Iran and I'm going to tell you a story about my military service. First of all, I think there are three groups of young people who want to go to military service. First group always tries to contact with authorities, always tries to contact with people like FACA people because they think in this way they can have easy military service. The second group never goes to military service because they are afraid of military service extremely. And the last group, like me, goes to military service without any plans. So I remember a couple of years ago, I decided to go to military service, as I told you, without any plans. So I registered, and a couple months later, they called me and they told me, okay, you have to come to our garrison. And when I arrived to my garrison, I got shocked. I got surprised because before that, I always thought military service is very interesting, but it wasn't. I had two problems. First, my garrison was far away from my home. I think exactly 800 or 900 kilometers far away from my home. And the second, I couldn't see my family for a long time, for example, for 5 or 6 months. It was terrible for me. So I had two choices. First, I quit my military service, and the second, keep going. So I choose secondly. I want to tell you something. Instead of the past, that sometimes I got regret about my military service, and I asked myself why I came to military service nowadays. I'm so happy because of that, because on military service I became more and more strong. Why? I had a lot of problems in my military service. For example, I remember in those days, my mother was sick and I couldn't see her because I had to stay in my garrison for 4 or 5 months. And there were a lot of nights that I was guard and I had to pass my guard. It was challenging, but the result, I became more stronger. I'm going to tell you something important. It is not important the bad situations that we are in that. It is important how we can manage ourselves, how we can manage our life, how we can solve the problems and pass these bad situations. Because at the end of the bad situations, we will more and more stronger. Thank you for watching me again.